Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, must deal with his own personal prejudice when he is sent to rescue a scientist being held against his will on an alien world. Stand by for action! On part one of our three-part mission as Rocky Jones travels beyond the curtain of space.
Rocky Jones, Space Ranger. Starring Richard Crane. In Beyond the Curtain of Space. Chapter 1.
Let's take a look, huh?
And we've walked millions of miles this trip, and that calls for time off.
XV2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in, please. This is the XV2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in.
Come in, XV2. State celestial position.
This is Rocky Jones of the Space Rangers reporting. Celestial meridian 58 degrees, parallel 146 degrees. We're now in second braking ellipse of Earth, requesting landing clearance at approximately 1600.
You're dead center on Baker flight path, Rocky. Right or in, we're all clear and waiting for you. Well, hold it. Here's Secretary Drake. Sir?
Welcome home, Rocky.
Thank you, sir. I'm certainly glad to be back.
Was it a rough trip?
More or less routine, sir.
Much more than less, Mr. Secretary, believe me.
I can believe you, Winky. Come in the office when you land, boys. I'll have your leave papers ready.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, sir. Out.
Alert to ground crew. Alert to ground crew. Now learn this. XV2 on Baker flight path, now at 85,000. Prepare for landing.
Pardon me, sir, but a car just drove through number 3 gate without stopping for identification.
Okay, lock her up in the barn, boys. Hey, what about the seashore, Rocky? I know a place called Paradise Isle. Balmy nights and soft music. Under a big tropical moon. White sands washed by an emerald sea. How's it sound?
Let's see what Drake has to say about that, huh?
But he's already said it. Leave papers.
Look out, Winky.
Hey, you know something? It's safer up there. But, who wants to be up there? Come on, Skipper.
Do you know you're a trespasser? On any foot of that mountain road, you could have been destroyed.
Yes, Mr. Secretary, but I had to take the chance.
What's your name?
Vina Ray.
And your reason for being here?
Professor Newton.
I have no interest in anything that concerns the professor.
I know. I know. You believe he's a traitor to the United Worlds of the Solar System.
Yes, his own words prove it.
But, Mr. Secretary, during our exchange of scientists with the Ophiuchus group, I was an interpreter. When the rest of us left, I shook hands with the professor. His eyes tried to tell me something. He gave me this.
To Professor Newton from Secretary Drake, with profound gratitude and eternal friendship.
But, Mr. Secretary, why did he leave the medal in my hand? He must have wanted me to bring it to you.
I don't know. Professor Newton recorded his decision on film. The Ophiuchans left it at our outpost on Cecinus to be delivered to me. It is proof positive. Griff, project the Newton Declaration.
Yes, sir.
One moment, please. Mission complete and job well done, boys. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And now I have new orders. Here are your leave papers. Relax. Stretch out and watch the stars as something beautiful and mysterious, not as places you've been to make friends or to fight our enemies. Report back on the 20th.
Hey, Rocky, 2 months leave. How about that?
Ready with the Newton Declaration, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Griff. Enjoy your time off, boys. You've earned it.
Thank you, sir. Come on, Skipper. Let's not waste a second of that 2 months. Paradise Island, here we come.
Wait a minute, Winky. As long as we're here, let's see the Newton Declaration, too, huh?
When ready, Griff.
Mind if we join you, Mr. Secretary?
Please do, Rocky.
Secretary Drake, may I first say this? The decision to remain on Ophiuchus is mine and mine alone. I have been influenced by neither word nor act. These people are my friends. Perhaps, thinking singularly, I would not have made such a drastic move and severed the ties of a lifetime. But I must consider my young ward, Bobby. A long life stands before him, and not through heritage, but by my choice, he can now share in the triumph and the glory of Ophiuchus. Come here, Bobby.
Newton wanted Bobby to become a space ranger. He said it 1,000 times.
Mr. Secretary, you've heard my wish, my declaration. Now, Bobby, say goodbye to our friends.
Goodbye, Mr. Secretary. And please, sir, say hello to Rocky Jones, to Winky, and to the rest of the Space Rangers.
A detailed letter made his breach complete. He surrendered all his property, even the Newton Observatory.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just can't believe it. Professor Newton was either drugged or forced to make that declaration by a threat on Bobby's life.
That's true, Mr. Secretary. He's their prisoner.
With your permission, sir, I'd like to find out.
Hey, Rocky. Oh, well. Another day, another moon, maybe.
Ophiuchus.
As you know, Rocky, they asked us to close our embassy. You won't be welcome either.
Yes, I understand, sir. But it could happen that we were lost in space and forced to land, couldn't it? I'm sure they're not prepared to invite open warfare by imprisoning a couple of space rangers.
Yeah, but they will be soon with Professor Newton on their side, huh, Rocky?
It's a gamble.
But worth the chance, sir.
Urgent message to Ophiuchus. Drake now believes Professor Newton prisoner. Rocky Jones may attempt rescue flight.
We'll get it too, Grid. Any further orders?
Stand by. If rescue flight is attempted by Rocky Jones, we'll inform you of blast-off time and refuel station. We're to destroy his orbit jet before it reaches your zone. And the blame placed on you. Out.
This is the curtain which separates our League of Planets from the Ophiuchus group. From that point on, they are able to jam our messages. After you pass that point, you'll be without a communication link. You'll be on your own, Rocky. It'll be dangerous.
I understand, sir. We'll make it, though. Now, where will our refuel station be?
That's up to you.
May I suggest Space Station RV5? That's stretching the first hop, and there's very little traffic there.
Great. And in the interest of secrecy, I'll declare the area out of bounds, except to commercial craft. Now, for your crew.
Well, so that those on the other planet can't claim invasion, Winky and I should go it alone. We'll disable our ship, land, search for Professor Newton and Bobby, and try to bring them back with us.
Please, Mr. Secretary. Can't I go?
It's out of the question.
Why? Would that make it an invasion?
No, but it's not a picnic either.
I don't like picnics.
What I mean is, a flight like this is no place for a girl.
I'm not a girl. I mean, yes, I am, but I'm not a girl in the way you mean I'm a girl. I'll take care of myself, Rocky Jones. I can be of real help to you. Please, Mr. Secretary, I know these people. I speak their language and I know their country. And for your information, Mr. Rocky Jones, I'm also licensed as a navigator.
Miss Ray would be extremely valuable as an interpreter. We mustn't pass up any chance to make the mission a success.
Planetary conditions will be ideal at 0230. If you'll state my crew, sir, I'll prepare for blastoff.
Winky will go, and Dina Ray will be signed on as Auxiliary Space Ranger.
Very good, sir. Ranger Ray, prepare to stand inspection at 0200.
Very good, sir.
Take positions on platform.
Do your best to bring back Professor Newton, but please, Rocky, no unnecessary chances.
Yes, sir, I understand, sir. Well, we wouldn't dare because we have a girl aboard.
It isn't that. We don't want to lose any of you, any more than Professor Newton and Bobby.
I'm sorry, sir. Move in boarding platform.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Switch on blast-off synchronizer.
Drift to WOX. Drift to WOX. Grip.
WX to grip. Come in, grip.
Rocky Jones blasting off at 0230. Refuel space station is RV5. Area declared out of bounds, making it ideal for attack without interference.
We'll be waiting for him, grip. Over.
Secure for blastoff, Vina.
They turn off that noise. Gives me the creeps.
Say, you been aboard a spaceship before?
Sure, on an interplanetary express. That's about as exciting as a streetcar. The orbit jet is different, believe me.
Well, that noise is our blastoff synchronizer, and when those two sounds get together, we'll be up there.
Really?
There's your navigating table, navigator. Have fun.
Boy, this trip is over. You two will be mighty glad I came along.
How's the new crew member, our glamour girl navigator?
Not a thing to worry about, Rock. I hate to admit it, but she sure knows her stuff.
All right, you ready, Winky?
Ready, sir?
1 by 0.4.
One before, sir.
Pardon, sir, but we've entered the exosphere.
Oh, really?
And may I suggest a drift correction? 0.1 by 0.4.
Good charting, Vina.
Thanks, Winky. Awaiting orders, sir.
You're a little late.
What should I do, sir?
Return to quarters and knit me a sweater.
Sorry, sir. I don't know how to knit. But if I did, I'd make you a muffler. And maybe tie it real tight around your neck. Sir. Rocky, sir, an object is approaching from 2 o'clock.
No. Are you positive, or is this merely woman's intuition?
I said and I repeat, there's an object approaching us very rapidly.
She was right before Rocky.
Quick, Ricky. Get Drake on astrophone.
Yes, sir.
What can I do, Rocky?
Nothing. Just sail away.
XV2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in, Office of Space Affairs. XV2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in, Office of Space Affairs. Acknowledge, please. We're under attack. Enemy unknown. XV2 calling Office of Space Affairs. Come in, Office of Space Affairs. We're under attack. Mayday. 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 It's a full channel, Rocky.
All right. We'll make a fight of it. Prepare to return fire.
Aye, aye, sir.
Please, Rocky, what can I do?
Securing your blast chair.
But I...
That's an order, and stay there.
Took a hit aft, sir.
I can't nail him if you don't hold course.
Ready, Winky?
Ready, sir.
Approaching target. Steady.
Steady, sir.
On it, Winky. Fire! Takes care of them, whoever it was. Level off for free fall, Winky, while I check the data. You all right, Vina?
Yes, but what happened, Rocky? What is it?
C-section? Guess we were lucky at that.
Yeah, I had to seal it off before we were sapped of oxygen.
Rocky! Winky!
Oh, Winky, if our luck holds on, we can limp into the space station. Say, call Vina forward. Let's see how she likes being a space ranger now.
Hey, Vina, Rocky says you... Vina! Vina! Rocky!
What is it?
It's Vina. She's sealed in.
What? I hope we're not too late. The door's jammed, Winky. I'll have to cut it open. Prepare for shock therapy. Set up the regeneration unit. And Winky, get out the oxygen helmets. Once I cut through, the ship will be dry of air. Hurry!
Aye, sir.
think she'll be all right. She helped save our lives. We've got to save hers. I'll get us to the space station as soon as possible. XB2 calling space station RV5. Come in, RV5. This is the XB2 calling space station RV5. Come in, RV5.
RV5 to XB2. Glad to hear from you. Rocky, this is Space Ranger Clark.
Why, am I glad to see you. I've got a crippled ship.
If you were landed in more than one piece, I'd certainly be surprised. Hold on. I'll see if the magnetic coupler will pick you up. We got you, Rocky. Relax and we'll pull you in.
Thanks, Clark. Out. Oh, Vina. Gee, I'm glad to see you up and around.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble.
Oh, that's all right. Could happen to anyone.
Thank you, sir. And I'm going to make up for it and prove that I can be it. Well, that a girl can be, is it?
Vina.
Yes, sir?
I've been thinking it over. There's an express that stops at the space station, and, well, it might be best to...
If I were on it?
Yes, Vina. You see, what's happened so far could be called routine for a space ranger, so it's really no place for it. Well, what I mean is it's best if you go back to Earth.
Say it. It's no place for a girl. Now listen to me, Rocky Jones. In the first place, I was the one who spotted the enemy ship. Remember?
Now, look, Vina, don't
Go ahead, be the referee. Don't count me out. I can say what I think about you in 37 different languages. I'll start with the Martian. You're nothing but a big bowelback. On Neptune, they call you a... And in conclusion, Rocky Jones, I meant every single word I said.
You'll never get her on the express at Earth, Rocky. And you know, I've got a feeling that she's going to come in mighty handy when we make that forced landing on Ophiuchus.
Attention, Star Cadets! We will continue our mission with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, next week. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will return in a moment.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Our friend, Captain Zero, an intrepid explorer in time and space, goes back into the ancient past to uncover an historic mystery. Stand by for action as Captain Zero explores the Great Pyramid.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space.
Somewhere, in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth, stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
All right, Roger. Set the location and activate the view screen. There you are, Jet. The Great Pyramids of Egypt, nearly 4,000 years old.
Golly, how does he do it?
Okay, Roger. Move to the chair and sit down.
What are you going to do now?
Just speed up his reactions a little before the next test.
They're already going too fast for me. Captain,
Yes?
how large are the pyramids?
They vary quite a bit, Jet. But the Great Pyramid, the one on the right there, covers an area of over 12 acres. And it's almost 50 stories high.
50 stories high?
That's right. A solid mass of stone blocks weighing hundreds of tons apiece.
But how could they build a thing like that without machinery and tools?
Manpower, Jet. For nearly 30 years, practically the entire population of Egypt was forced to drag those huge stones into place and fit them together.
But who forced them, and why?
The king or pharaoh, so that his body would have a proper resting place after he died. That pyramid was to be his tomb and the home of his Ka, or spirit, for all eternity.
Oh, I remember now. They put all sorts of treasure in the tomb, too, didn't they?
That's right. Golden furniture, chariots, alabaster vases, jewels. Practically everything the king used in life went with him in death for the use of his Ka in the other world.
Man, are there any pyramids still unopened?
Sorry, Jeff. Most of them were broken into thousands of years ago by thieves. And in modern times, they've been pretty well cleaned out by archaeologists.
Captain, what do you say we go back into time and go through the Great Pyramid before anyone had broken into it?
Not a bad idea, Jet. Because when the pyramid was first entered, some 3,000 years after it had been sealed up tight, nothing was found but an empty coffin. And yet, there was no opening through which anything could have been taken out.
But then what happened to everything that was inside?
No one knows. But maybe we can find out. Perhaps we can discover what happened to the mummy that was in that coffin. The mummy of Cheops, the pharaoh who built the Great Pyramid. Stand by to activate the time machine.
Yes, sir.
Set it for the year 2000 BC. Bring up the voltage to 1 million. Thermal gauge 40.5. Stand by to activate the cycle reactor.
Yes, sir.
Petro.
Yes, Captain.
Stand by to operate the time machine.
Yes, sir.
Set the trilotron at 991.875.
991. That's awfully high, Captain. Where in the world are you going?
Back to the Great Pyramid at Giza in the year 2000 BC. Stand by for signal.
Yes, sir.
Activate the cycle reactor. Good. We're cracking the fourth dimension and projecting back into time. We're going into BC. 10, 20, 30.
Captain, we're heating up down here.
Increase milliphase. 100, 200, 300.
Captain, we're going to blow.
Steady, Jet. 18, 19, 2000. Cut the cycle reactor and lock it. Lower the power, Tetro.
Wow.
Stand by to reactivate the view screen. Now there's the pyramid as it is today. Change angle to the north side and switch on Tempest units. And there's the north side of the Great Pyramid nearly 4,000 years ago.
But, Captain, why did you focus to the north side?
Because that's the side of the secret entrance, the only opening to the pyramid.
But I don't see any
What's all this about the Great Pyramid at Giza?
There it is. Jet and I are going back to have a look inside. Maybe find the missing mummy of Cheops. Want to come along?
4,000 years back into time to crawl through a pyramid looking for an Egyptian mummy? No, thanks.
Okay, then we'll go along. Let's go, Jet.
Okay, count me in, but if somebody's car flies by, I'm leaving the same way, in the opposite direction.
But the pyramid is solid rock, Tetro, and there's only one exit.
Don't quibble. If I decide to leave in a hurry, there'll be two.
Okay, let's go, you two. Into the chamber. Roger, stand by to handle the dematerialization.
Captain, he's shaking his head.
Okay, that does it. So long, fellas. I'll see you later.
Wait a minute, Tetro. Roger's just a robot. His actions are strictly mechanical.
I don't know. Maybe that electronic brain of his has more sense than ours.
Are you coming with us or not?
Okay, but are you sure Roger can't think for himself?
Certainly he can. Roger obeys commands, that's all. Roger can do a lot of things, Tetro, but the one thing he can't do is think. Okay, Roger, throw the switch and stand by to bring us back on signal.
Well, here we go. I just hope that Cobb Cheops isn't sitting there in his coffin waiting for us.
Good work, Roger.
Man, 2000 BC.
Yeah. Well, I've seen enough. What do you say we get back to the lab?
Just sit tight, Tetro.
What for? It'll take 10 tons of blasting powder to get inside of this thing.
No, there's a secret entrance along here somewhere.
Secret entrance? 50 million blocks in this thing, and you're going to look for a secret entrance. I don't know.
Help! Help! Quiet, Tetro. What's the matter with you? Do you want to arouse the whole countryside? Cheops hasn't been dead very long, you know. There may still be guards and priests around here. Roger, materialize us each a flashlight.
Captain, are you really going inside of this thing?
Yes. Thanks, Roger. We're going to find out if the mummy of Cheops was ever actually buried in here.
But I don't... Watch it, Roger.
Okay? Let's go. Well?
After you, Captain.
All right, but be sure to swing the block back into position behind you. We don't want anyone to spot the opening while we're inside.
But... Okay.
And as I looked up, I saw the block to the sealed entrance swing open, and 3 figures did enter. And then the block did close again.
It is not possible. The way of the entrance is known only to the priests of Cheops and to the mighty Ra god of Egypt.
No. The secret of the pyramid has been discovered by robbers. Even now they are inside, defiling the tomb of Cheops.
God, solid granite walls. Criminy, what's that?
That's the Eye of Ra, the all-powerful god of ancient Egypt.
But what's it doing in here?
The ancient Egyptians believed that Ra could see with that eye wherever it was painted.
Yeah, well, let's get going. No point in giving him too good a look.
Idea how far down this passage goes?
Yes, about 100 feet below the base of the pyramid, where it ends in a subterranean chamber carved out of solid rock.
Subterranean chamber? Is that where we're going?
No. Somewhere along the ceiling, there's a movable stone. And behind it, a secret passage leading to the Queen's chamber. And above that, another hidden passage leading to a huge gallery. And beyond that, a secret passage leading to the King's chamber.
But why so many secret passages?
Old Cheops was afraid of intruders, Jeff. He wanted to discourage them.
As far as I'm concerned, he has.
Okay, let's go.
Great.
Petro.
This way. Yeah. I was afraid that's what you meant.
There, far below, by the side of the passage.
Yes, their figures are clear in the light from their torch. But they will not go much farther.
How much farther, Captain? You should find the secret passage just ahead. Now watch your step. Cheops may have planted booby traps around here. Better walk along the wall.
Booby traps. Solid rock. Yeah. I guess I will walk along the wall.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Wait a minute. Could be a door. Get over here and push. All right. 4.
Solid rock, Captain. We'll never get through this.
So, stand back. Okay, now push.
The passage continues. How do you like that?
Not too well.
Okay, let's go.
But how do we know what's on the other side?
We don't.
Now, just a minute, Captain. Surely you don't expect me to crawl up through there.
Would you rather stay down here, alone?
Okay, let's go.
Hold on like that. Okay.
After you, Captain.
King's gallery, Jet. And these are some of the furnishings for the use of his car or spirit in the other world. These mummy cases contain the bodies of the King's officials and servants.
But what are they doing in here?
Their cars are here to serve the car of Cheops in the other world.
You mean, when the King died, they buried his servants with him?
That's right.
Well, I just hope my car isn't going to be serving him there, too.
Now, the King's chamber is at the other end. Come on. We'll soon find out if the mummy of Cheops is really here.
I can hardly wait.
Captain, there's no King's chamber here. This is the end.
Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, now push. Once more.
It's no good, Captain. We're stopped. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to do now?
Come on, let's go. You'll never move that chunk of granite. I'll be a serrated vertical post.
Man!
Yeah.
The mummy of Cheops is certainly here now, all right.
Yeah.
But what could have happened to everything between now and the time the chamber was first opened, 3,000 years from now?
I don't know.
Captain, how come torches are burning?
You're right. Apparently someone knows how to get in here. I think maybe we'd better be getting out.
Now, don't tell me you're getting scared.
No, but I've got a feeling we've been inside this pyramid long enough.
Let's take a look around a little. We might find another exit or something.
Jeff, don't touch anything. This place could be full of booby traps.
Well, it's certainly full of furniture. Cheops must have expected his car to do a lot of sitting down.
Boy, solid gold.
Well, I think we've seen enough. We'd better be getting... Jeff!
Captain! Captain! Is he badly hurt?
No, he's still breathing.
We better get Roger to materialize his back. Roger! Roger!
Materialization won't work through tons of granite, Jet. Jet! Poison gas! We've got to get out of here. Get the gas to zero.
Cheops planned his pyramid well.
The door! We're trapped!
Zero's right, Robert.
It's gone! He must have dropped it when the rock hit him.
Find it quickly. It's our only chance.
It's no use, Nitro. The rock crushed it. Captain! Captain!
Break with me. That's one.
Maybe Roger will think of something.
Mechanical man, think. No.
Captain! Captain!
Are you all right?
Captain! But how? Where? What?
Don't ask me. I don't know. I was going to ask you. Petrol. Captain, you're safe. Well, how did you get us out? How'd you open the door? Listen. Door open. Robbers escaped.
Not robbers. Evil spirits. We must give alarm. The pyramid must be searched. The evil spirits beaten out. Hurry to the secret exit.
Just as I suspected. We're dead. We're nothing but spirits. No, no spirit could feel like this.
Got to get back to the entrance. Fast.
No, I can't move.
Listen, do you want an Egyptian spear run through your spirit?
No, thanks. I've had enough. Let's go.
Let's go. Roger, take us back.
Gone. We must act quickly. The body of Cheops and all that is his must be removed to a secret tomb in the mountain. Then we shall seal the empty pyramid forever. This is indeed a house of evil spirits.
Ali, especially he of the flashing eye. Come.
So that's why the pyramid was empty 3,000 years later.
Yeah, but what I can't understand is who or what lifted that block and carried us out of the king's chamber.
Captain,
Yes?
those priests spoke of someone with a flashing eye.
That's right.
Captain, Roger couldn't have gone back there. Could he?
Great job, Star Cadets! The captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Rocky Jones, Space Ranger, Captain Zero, and I, Captain Paxar, of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.